Dylan!
Bruh.
Hey everybody!
You
Make sure that's
son
on.
of a bitch.
Welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy VII Marathon. We're finally starting Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. Well, I don't need this yet. Which is the sequel to Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. That was the sequel to FF7, but I can't show that on stream because it's a copywritten movie that was like, I don't even know was it Sony Pictures that owns it? Actually, I really don't know. Whatever. Either way, it's a movie, so it's an animated movie, obviously. But yeah, I can't show that, so you guys have to watch it on your own. But like I said before, there's actually you can find it on YouTube. Like, yeah, there's a version where it says you gotta pay for it and stuff, but they've also for some reason completely allowed they've allowed like a completely free version there too. It's right there. I have it on this little playlist that I made for this. Which, speaking of, I found a playthrough and all cutscenes, which might be the one we saw last time I did this when Remake came out 4 years ago. If for some reason this shit is jank with the gameplay, we'll just watch the cutscene version and all the cutscenes for this instead. Look at the difference. The cutscenes only 4 hours. The one with gameplay 8.5. Literally doubles the time. It's crazy. But it's because I felt like it was a little anticlimactic not seeing the boss fights last time, so I at least want to be able to show that. So yeah, this is by Lacry or Lacry, however you pronounce their name. They got their big ass watermark right there. This is a long play, so it's not like a speed run, obviously. So, you know, perfect for the kind of content that I like to view and commentate on when I don't play the game myself. So yeah, let's jump into it. I think that I forgot, but I think they
drop anybody this time. Report.
Evac complete. All injured have been moved to the transports.
Nice
Okay.
Camera angle,
Let's get out of here.
dude. That camera is just
to
like
keep on guard until you're clear of the red zone.
dude, this camera does not give a fuck about her face. It's just like, it's just doing a full 360 of her pelvic region, back to front. Get it? They're like, make sure you do a 360 and then some, and then you can pan up after you zoom in on the crotch. Like, they don't give a fuck, dude. They're just like,
You bastard!
We're all done here. How about you?
the 2000s.
Finished. But Yuffie, I want you to check the Mako cannon.
But we already... What the...
Just as I thought.
Hold
Life
on.
Science 1.
Hold on. This is crazy. There's no way anybody could be up there. No!
Yuffie, rendezvous with Cloud and the others. It looks like I still have some work to do.
Hey, whoa! Vincent! Get out of there! I have a bad feeling about this!
Video's nice and loud, that's for sure. These stairs look familiar, right? You mentioned the Mako cannon. Well, the context is pretty much already there with what they already said, but yeah, this is right after we killed Hojo. The Midgar raid on the Mako cannon. Apparently he's still alive. At least that scanner of Yuffie said so. Said there was a life sign up here. Now his body's gone. I didn't realize we had flying bikes back then. I don't remember that. Start fragment program, it says. 3 years later. So, Advent Children opened with the scene of Red 13 Nanaki running with his cubs 500 years after the events of FF7. And after the scene plays where you see Midgar covered in flowers, but it's all in full CGI, it's much better than the actual ending we saw on the PS1 graphics. But then it says 498 years ago, and it starts the actual proper movie, with a little recap too about FF7's events. So that means that Advent Children takes place 2 years later, and they say it various times in the movie too. They're like, oh yeah, 2 years ago, you know. This is a year after that. This takes place a year after Advent Children's events. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. Love the story. The gameplay was just boring. For me anyway, from what I remember. I don't...
So... we meet again. Lucrezia.
I'm so sorry.
Why?
This is, I gotta say, this is a very high quality video too. The uploader did a good job. For a PS2 game, it seems like they're either playing it on an emulator where it's upscaled, or it's just, I don't know, it's really good. It's better quality than I expected. But then again, PS2 or not, it's also probably the fact that Square Enix just focuses on presentation more than anything. I was gonna say, that was, that's the Crystal Cave where we found Lucrezia and she gave, you know, we saw the flashback to Vincent's entire plotline in one cutscene in the original game. And, after fighting 10 random battles outside, we come back and the death penalty, his ultimate weapon, was there with Chaos, the limit break. That's that Crystal Cave. You couldn't see her trapped in the ice because it glowed so bright, but if you remember when we were there, we talked to a hologram of hers outside of the crystal, but the real her is inside that crystal like that. Some kind of weird stasis. So obviously Vincent goes to visit her from time to time. I mean, it's his beloved, right? Lucrezia.
I'm so sorry.
Why? I'm the one who should apologize.
They did this a lot in Advent Children too. It wasn't too much, but they really love advertising their cell phones. And of course the characters have their own custom cell phone cases. And there was even a joke about Vincent not having a phone. This is, I guess, a super tiny spoiler for the movie. He doesn't start off with a phone. Everybody has a phone and they all keep in touch with each other as they go on about their individual lives because they kind of went their own way. They all kind of, you know, went separate ways, sort of. Some of them, you know, like obviously Cloud and Tifa are together. Though he spends a lot of time alone because he's brooding about the fact that he feels like he failed both Zack and Aerith, and a lot of the movie's plot is him getting over that and realizing that he needs to forgive himself for thinking that he let down Zack and Aerith and let them die. But yeah, so he spends a lot of time alone, Cloud I mean, but they all have flip phones like these. None of them really had like a custom case that stood out during the movie, but near the end of the movie, during the final battle, the final like climactic scenes where the whole gang gets back together to fight the big threat. Again, I won't spoil too much of the movie. Since they had already made a joke about Vincent not having a phone earlier in the movie, at that point when he shows up, he just suddenly says, do you know where I can buy a phone? And I guess at some point between then and now, he got one finally, and he got this custom badass case that has this embroidered on it. This is the Mark of Cerberus, which is like the same keychain hanging off of, we'll see it in a bit. It's a keychain hanging off of Vincent's gun, which is a triple-barreled pistol that can be customized. And the 3 barrels on the pistol have the heads of the dog Cerberus. the gatekeeper for hell, right? Basically Satan's dog. Like I said, they go with the whole satanic theme even since the original game. When you see him use like his limit break chaos, he basically looks like a rendition, a type of imagining of Satan, and he uses an attack called Satan Slam. So his dog, his gun is Cerberus, and that's actually the reason for the name of the game, Dirge of Cerberus. It's referring to his gun. Amy and Colin, we need to talk from Reeve, pet cheese operator.
Crew left for Midgar.
However, the group's whereabouts still remain unknown. What really happened down there?
Tonight, for the first time, we bring you the final transmission received before all contact was lost.
For the past 3 years, this door has remained sealed. However, that seal's about to be broken. There are no records of this place located deep beneath the Shinra building, another of the company's secrets revealed recently. According to investigative reports, there is evidence that thousands of people were once transported here. If rumors of the Shinra company conducting human experiments are true, then this may be where those nefarious deeds were carried out. To bring you this exclusive footage, Channel 7 News has teamed up with volunteer organization...
Where the hell is Vincent living right now? He's got a cozy little room. I think this is Calm. He's chilling in Calm, just outside Midgar.
It looks like the whole town's here.
Oh, Rufus was revealed to be alive in the movie. I should mention that now in case he does become relevant or appears in this game. I don't know if he does, but Rufus survived Diamond Weapons attack. And he's kind of seems to have turned over a new leaf, and he's a good guy, I think, for now.
What the heck was that?
I figured I should give some backstory to things that are shown in the movie. That's not even like a huge, shocking revelation or anything like that. But it's like I kind of have to, because some of it is relevant to this game. So it's like I have to talk about some of the things that happened in the movie. And who the hell are these guys?
Surprise, motherfucker!
This shit is loud. They get some good shots of Vincent shooting like that in the movie too, and you can see that it's the same pistol, the triple-barreled pistol, the Cerberus. So Vincent has turned into Batman now. The hero that just pops out of the shadows to save people. This was kind of just I happened to be here kind of thing, I think. I don't think he actually dedicates himself to running around saving and helping people. I think he was just chilling, and then they attacked the town he happened to be in, and he was like, all right, time to fight. I don't know who the hell these guys are, but they're fucking shit up, so I gotta help, you know? What's this called? Sea of Flames? I guess that's the name of the first chapter. I don't know how many there are. I don't know if the game actually counts them up. You might have to count them yourself. Jesus, that's jarring.
What's going on?
Going from CGI to PS2 graphics is jarring as hell, dude.
No, look at this dude.
Blood type A. Yeah, it says Vincent Valentine, gender male, blood type A. Interesting how they can see his blood type just by scanning him.
Found you.
Wanted dead or alive.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Damn, they throw you right into the fight like that. I don't remember that at all. I'm not gonna read the tutorials. You guys can pause it and read it yourself. I think it'll be pretty easy to figure out what the hell's going on. It's a standard third-person shooter game with some RPG elements packed into it. It's not a turn-based RPG that resembles the gameplay of the original FF7 at all in any way. You know what I forgot to do is look up the release date of this. I can do that on my other tab though, while this plays. And yeah, eventually when it starts to get dull and repetitive, and trust me it will, but like I said, this game is not super memorable for its gameplay, it's more so for its story. I will start speeding it up and fast forward. Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Dirge of Cerberus. FF7 release date. When did this go? 2006. That's a lot later in the 2000s than I thought this came out. Before Crisis, Final Fantasy VII came out in 2004. And then Crisis Core for the PSP came out in 2007, a year after this. This was for PS2. Crisis Core was PSP, but that was a year after this.
Now where am I?
And real quick, before Crisis, which was 2 years before this, 2004, was actually like a prequel to Crisis Core. But that was way before Crisis Core was even... Yeah. Okay. That one will eventually supposedly be added to the mobile game, but not yet. Like, they're eventually going to add all the compilation stories, like, including this, what we're watching right now, Advent Children. Everything will eventually be added to the little, like, the storyline, the abridged storyline that you can play through in the FF7, whatever the hell it's called. I have it on... I haven't played it yet, but I downloaded it just in case. Ever Crisis, FF7 Ever Crisis for the gacha mobile game. I was hoping they would have finished more of it so we could actually see more of the compilation before Rebirth came out, but that didn't happen. So that's the only reason I'm not including it in this marathon. I'll wait for it to be more complete. I guess we'll just play it before, we'll do a playthrough of it before the third part of the remake series comes out. But yeah, so this game came out in 2006. I got a little sidetracked there. I just wanted to see that.
Supposed to. Now where am I supposed to meet Reeve?
Find Reeve. Apparently way the fuck up there.
Don't kill me!
Blast him!
You bastard! Son of a...
Oh shit. Oh, that probably only affected me. This is most of the game right here. Yeah, you put material onto your weapons through keychains like this. And you need to collect Mako energy, obviously, to use it. It's basically MP. Spirit energy to harness it, just like in the original game. You gotta find a card key for these? I forgot about that. The game forces exploration. You can't just rush the objectives. But you do get a map though. I think you can pull up that map whenever you want. Damn, dude, whoever the hell these guys are merciless, man. They're just mowing down all these innocent people. Oh, I did want to see this. I was like, do they have limit break? Yeah, they do. You activate Vincent's limit break and transform into the powerful Galleon Beast, his first limit break from the original game, by using the limit breaker. Vincent will return to his normal form after a set period of time or when R1 and L1 are pressed simultaneously. Controller button configurations listed above correspond to the default settings. Okay. So is it an item you pick up, or I'm guessing it is based on the fact that that came up when he picked something up. I was the other day thinking about it. I was like, how do you use, like, is this limit break a thing in his game? I was like, it better be, because it's like part of his identity. Yeah, it is. The thing is, this time you can actually still use guns while his gun while transformed, I think, if I remember correctly. I haven't played this game in literally since it came out. Shit. Save the abducted girl. Did she make it?
No.
Yeah, she's alive. The mom's alive at least, but... Oh, dude, the dude in the window, I didn't see him. Also, yeah, I forgot you can go into complete first person whenever you want. You get a basic melee combo.
Mommy!
His little cape, I forgot he did that all the time. Like a magician or something. He had to make a proper exit with his cape anytime he saved people. I'm telling you, man, and doesn't Batman do the same thing sometimes? Vincent literally became FF7's Batman. Alright, I'm gonna start speeding it up. Like I said, this is pretty much the whole game. Like, the levels are long and there's a lot to explore, so the story beats are actually few and far between. Hence the reason why the difference in length between this and the cutscenes only is literally 4 hours. There's 4 hours of gameplay and 4 hours of cutscenes. It's a long game, dude. That's if you know what you're doing and where to go. Because you get a lot of submissions like this. I'll speed it up a little from this point. I'm just gonna start using the custom slider.
You should be all right.
Thank you, sir.
Like Batman right there. Like cape flip. God. I bet people look back at this and just... A sniper scope. Oh shit. Yeah, so you can customize the scope, the barrel, the material attached to it. There's a bunch of shit that you can change for the pistol, because you don't get any other weapons. You just use this weapon, but you can customize all the parts. So you can basically turn it into a whole nother weapon through customization to suit your playstyle. I remember turning mine, of course, into a rapid fire weapon. Short barrel and some other attachment will make it fire like automatically by just holding the button.
Somebody help!
Well, I'll just leave it at one. I'll leave it at 1.25 until we reach like a main story cutscene. or a boss fight.
Oh, you don't know how grateful I am! Thank you so much.
A long barrel. That's for if you want to be a sniper, basically. They kind of give it to you for this boss fight because you're going to need it. A little late, but I wasn't expecting that. Dragonfly. That's the name of the helicopter, obviously. Yeah, this is why they give you the sniper scope and the long barrel. The long range battle. GTA, motherfucker.
You bastard! Son of a...
That poor bastard, dude.
Of your reflexes.
Vincent's reflexes are good. Oh yeah, this game had autosave. When this started becoming a thing.
Vincent Valentine. We found you.
Is this the one?
Yes.
A Phoenix down. I forgot how you use those. I think there's a short barrel. It increases rate of fire, so if you want to have it shoot like a machine gun basically, or as close as possible to that. I think you had to use a Phoenix down on yourself, like just while you're still alive basically, and then it would just become a buff that would just auto revive you when you went down. I think that's how they worked in this game. These menus kind of remind me of the Parasite Eve 2 menus from the game Parasite Eve 2 on PS1, but instead of a green background, they're red. But the borders and everything remind me a lot of that game. A little bit. Seems like a similar style. Which Parasite Eve was developed by Square Enix as well, so it makes sense.
Surprise, motherfucker!
The proto-materia. Tell us where it is.
Hail, Vice.
They have a protective,
Not amusing.
barrier. Well, that's something else, but it's too much of an inside joke.
Challenge accepted.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
This way.
Luck is on your side.
Well, I guess she's not pretty well suited to field combat operations if she's just gonna randomly pass the fuck out.
Sorry.
I am Azul. We will meet again.
Blue. His name is Blue in Spanish.
What happened here?
Fitting name, I guess.
Vincent Valentine.
Reeve!
Dylan! Are you alright? You son of a bitch.
Reeve. Nice to see you again. Not a very interesting outfit, though.
Oh my god, is this the voice actor I'm thinking of?
It took me a while to decide which costume I'd put on for today. But enough of the small. Who are those soldiers that just left?
I don't know. The large one called himself Azul.
Azul, the cerulean? Of the Sviets? Then that could only mean... Commissioner!
I think Reeve knows something. Shit.
We'll discuss this later. WRO troops have arrived and commenced rescue operations. We could use your help, Vincent.
Reeve. I don't know what you're up to, but I want absolutely no part of it.
But... you fought alongside us 3 years ago! We need your help once more! Fuck! Ah! You bastard son of a...
That was a close one. I never was good at fighting. Luckily, I came out wearing Reeve. You're really not a bad bloke, are you, Vincent? Ah, you pretend not to care, but you always come through in the end. You bastard!
All right.
Get the face.
What do you want me to do?
Let's run those lads out of town. I'll leave the method up to you. When you've tidied things up, meet me at the square in front of the East Church.
Well, Reeve does these. He's cautious, isn't he? He doesn't take chances. He didn't go out there on his own. He sent Ket Shi wearing a suit of himself. A suit of his real self. That's interesting. Reeve's a smart guy. He comes prepared. Otherwise, he would have just gotten mowed down. I just love how he puts on the Irish accent for for when he's controlling Ketchi. Like, he was just talking completely normally without the accent, and then as soon as he switches to Ketchi, he's just suddenly becomes Irish. Alright, I'll speed it back up again. I'll probably put it at 1.5 now. I don't know how many mini cutscenes there will be though. They'll sound kind of jank. You know, like the in-game, like where we had to save the civilians, you know? I think the WRO stands for World Restoration Organization? I think.
Mr. Vincent Valentine. I'm an officer with the World Regenesis Organization.
There it is. The game answered my question. Thank you.
Speak with me if you require any assistance.
Regenesis. Like rebirth?
Sir.
We discovered the connection. Since Genesis refers to the creation of the world, right? So, Regenesis is like the world being recreated from scratch again, being reborn, a rebirth, if you will.
Dylan!
We cracked the code.
You son of a bitch.
Information on the WRO.
The WRO was originally established 3 years ago after Meteor Fall. With Genova war hero Reeve Tuesti at its helm, our organization is dedicated to aiding the healing process of the planet, as well as protecting it from any who attempt further harm. Sir.
Directions to the church.
Proceed to the East Church just past these buildings. Hurry, we will assist you in securing the area.
Okay.
Over here!
Hurry!
So they're calling the incident from 3 years ago the Genova War. I guess that fits, yeah.
George!
Over there!
Okay.
The Griffin frame. Machine gun type frame capable of rapid fire. That's the one I used a lot. That's what that red thing is. I think. Oh no, it's that. What is this? We still don't know yet. I was like, what is this part called again? Yeah, the frame itself. Changed it into the Griffin. What the hell happened there? I had to reload what we just saw.
George!
Over there!
Okay.
Stranger. Now that's a weapon. You know, I just thought about that. I think this was probably inspired by the success of Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 literally revolutionized third-person shooters just 2 years before this. So they were like, we can make one. Let's make one with Vincent. He was the one who used the gun, aside from Barrett, of course. I mean, they could have also... Yeah, they could have done Barrett too, but...
Mr. Valentine.
Appreciate the backup.
So yeah, then you can customize Vincent's, you know, gun. Kind of like having the different weapons you could get in Resident Evil 4, yada yada. Like, a lot of games were obviously inspired by 4 shortly after it came out in 2004 or 5, whenever it was. But this could have just been in development around the same time too, if they came out that close together, so maybe not. And I like how the gameplay in FF15, when you play as Prompto in the DLC, is very similar to this, actually. Just this weird sort of janky, generic third-person shooter feeling that it gives you. And Final Fantasy 15 is, you know, so many years later. It's the 2010s and PS4 era. And it still feels just as jank as this, I remember. Oh shit. Oh, not again. Are you fucking serious?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Dude, it's the same helicopter, but it's still alive. The Dragonfly GL. It's all fucked up. Those are the magic shots from the materia. Those explosions. The fire materia that he's using anyway. So you can have different weapon loadouts. So you quick change the design of your weapon basically from 3 loadouts right here. That's what he set up earlier in the menu. They can switch from his little like sniper loadout to the machine gun. This is peak Final Fantasy VII right here. When people think of Final Fantasy VII, they think of this game, not the original.
Bullshit.
Yeah. The cutscenes are just gonna have the default pistol, of course. The Cerberus. Oh!
You son of a bitch.
Damn. He held beat on that one. Oh, well, now you can tell which ones are female. I guess you wouldn't be able to tell otherwise, would you? Not that it matters anyway, but the one showing thigh skin. Oh shit, it's the real Reeve. Let's go. He's got a rifle. Like, let's get these fuckers.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Oh, that was it. Everything's all wrapped up, I guess.
Good work, Vincent. The enemy is retreating. It seems they have finally begun their withdrawal from Kong.
Good.
However, we still require your assistance. Reports our edge is under attack.
That's a new town. Or a new place, I guess. I don't know what it is. I don't remember Calm being this fucking big, but... Stage results. Sea of Flames. Targets destroyed, 95. A. Accuracy rate, 76%. S rank. Chapter ranking overall, A. Civilian saved, 14 out of 25. You get a C for that one. So...
You suck!
Apparently. Save the abducted girl. S. Because you saved her. Locate the card keys. 4 out of 4. S. Members assist the WRO. Members assisted 8 out of 12. B. So many little objectives. Skill reward. Based on that, I guess. Calculating points. Vincent Valentine. Strength, defense, and dex, intelligent. 860 EXP, 20 EXP. EXP earned in the previous stage can be exchanged for 8,600 gil. So you can either keep it to level up your stats or exchange it for gil, depending on which one you prefer. He leveled up instead. I would do that too. Well, I guess it depends on your playstyle, right? You get to shop between chapters too, not just with WRO members like that. Buying handgun bullets, machine gun bullets. I think eventually you do get a frame, I forget what it's called, for the, I think it's like a snake or something. Because they all represent a different animal. The griffin is the machine gun frame. It's like, the sniper rifle frame is, yeah, I think it's some kind of, it's a type of snake or maybe a different animal. I swear it was a snake, I can't remember though. But you know, it's whatever. We'll find out.
Hey, toss me another clip. What? What the fuck?
Dude, the void, it just sucked them up. They just got absorbed into some kind of... Yep. She's like, what the fuck happened to that guy? The dude was right behind me.
Where did everyone go? Who the hell are you?
Sexy female villain, apparently.
Rosa the Crimson.
Sviets.
Why does it seem everyone except Vincent knows what the hell's going on and who they are?
Fuck! I got poison!
The mighty WRO. They wouldn't last a day in deep ground.
Poor bastards. Showdown in the wastes.
Reeve. Who were those men?
Deep ground soldiers.
Deep ground.
Yes. The shadow of the Shinra Company, constructed by the former president, and completely hidden from the rest of the world.
Constructed.
His goal was to create an army of superhuman warriors, not once letting morality interfere. The man you met earlier, Azul, is also a member of Deep Ground, but he belongs to an elite unit known as the Sviets. The whole organization was kept a secret. That's why there's so little information on them. However, it's nothing like I expected.
Not even a person in your position was informed.
No. Other than the President himself, the only people who knew of Deep Ground's existence were most likely Heidegger, Scarlet, and the head of biochemical research, Bojo.
We're all
After the President's
dead.
death, the transfer of power to his son was carried out so quickly I doubt Rufus was ever briefed on the project. As for me, I was told the information was on a need-to-know basis, and as an official in charge of urban development, I guess I wasn't on their list. All the intel we currently have on Deep Ground was only discovered recently when we came across some of Scarlet's old files. Vincent, have you heard of the mass disappearance that occurred recently in Juneau?
I remember the report saying that 20 or 30 people suddenly vanished.
That's what the report would like you to believe. It was determined internally that if the truth was leaked, they wouldn't be able to contain the inevitable panic. The actual number of people that went missing that day was 1,200. What? 1,200 people simply vanished without a single trace. The WRO conducted a private investigation, but we came up empty-handed. Except for the rumors. Since the Junon disappearances, people in Edge have been on edge. They say that night after night you can hear screams coming from the direction of Midgard. Could it be the wind? Let me ask you, does the wind sound like 1,000 wailing souls? Listen. Can you hear them? The cries.
Commissioner, a rogue transmission is being broadcast on all wavelengths.
I heard a little bit of that.
At last. The time has come to cleanse this world. The pure will be spared for the cause, while the tainted will be hunted down and exterminated. They shall be slashed, strangled, and slaughtered, beaten, stabbed, and crushed, garroted and impaled, shot and executed without mercy. The time has come to cleanse this world.
Where could that signal have... What was that?
Surprise, motherfucker!
You bastard!
Some fast reflexes. 3 barrels to the face. Oh, it's those things.
I'll take care of your pet problem. Just keep driving.
This is 100% the voice actor that I'm thinking of.
Use this!
Oh shit! On-rail shooter time, let's go!
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Eradicate the guardhounds. Infinite ammo, you gotta love it. Again, this is peak Final Fantasy. This is what people think of when you play when you think of Final Fantasy. This is it. Just like FF15, the Prompto DLC. It had a section just like this against a boss. Dude. I remember when I was doing this, it was with a minigun just like this too, by the way, on the back of a snowmobile. When I was doing the Prompto DLC for the first time, I showed my brother that, and I was like, "Is this what you think of when you think of Final Fantasy?" And he's like, "No, I would think you're playing Gears of War or some shit." Like,
bullshit.
it's fucking great, man. I like the subtle. I like how subtle it is when you put it away. It blends in with the floor. Well, it can only shoot from behind, so. So I think the town of Edge might be referring to the little town underneath Junon that's covered in its shade. It could be a completely original town they made for this game, though. I don't know. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. It is kind of neat, the memes aside, it is kind of neat that this game shows you, like, you know, what the characters would look like in more realistic graphics than the old game, obviously. But also the enemies. Like, you can recognize enemies from the original game and be like, oh, that's the, you know, whatever the hell these things were called. Oh shit! Ooh. Of course, the slow-mo
Are you alright?
is from the
I'll be
Matrix.
fine, but that's more than I can say for the engine.
Influence from the Matrix, basically.
Vincent, if possible, I want you to continue on to Edge. That transmission we just saw troubles me. Once I have repaired the Shadow Fox, I'll need to return to headquarters. A WRO squad has already been dispatched to Edge. Join them and help liberate the city.
I guess I have no choice.
It's so weird to me, even back then. The fact that his
I have no choice.
His bandana is not the same red as the rest of his outfit in the PS2 graphics, but when you look at it in CGI, it is. Like, for some reason, they couldn't get the color right. It looks like violet, like almost purple, whereas his outfit is actually red, like it's supposed to be. That always bothered me as a kid when I played this. I was like, why is his headband this, like, violet color instead of the proper red it's supposed to be? With in-game graphics, you know? Very odd how they couldn't get it right. But yeah, I mean, the 2000s, you see it everywhere. Like, you can totally tell The Matrix and Resident Evil 4 were like a humongous influence for video games and other movies as well. You can see it all over the media from that era. The constant slow-mo action sequences like what we just saw. Oh shit, that must be the pack leader. These are just random ass wolves, by the way. They have nothing to do with the bad guys that we're fighting, which is like encountering wild animals as you would in the original game. But they're turning it into its own, like, super mini story arc. It's its own mission, fighting these things off. Unless they're meant to be part of Deep Ground also. Seeing as how there's Deep Ground gates here. I don't think so, though. I mean, they don't look anything like the dogs that were actually being used by Deep Ground, so I don't think so. Dude, he's annihilating this guy. Oh! Stun lock. There we go. That diagonal run, though.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Absolutely wrecked. Vincent the Badass. By the way, another slow-mo action shot. Two steps and another cutscene. Jesus Christ, dude. Why even bother? This should have just gone into this cutscene right after, like. That's how he starts every fight too, by the way. They gotta put the focus on Cerberus, his pistol. Before the fight starts. Pegasus Riders? Guy's gonna have to heal soon. Oh shit! shit!
Back up!
Damn, I was too slow on that one, but whatever. Oh, the cape! There it is! Vincent Valentine, the Batman, dude. Jesus Christ. The way this game... I can tell just by looking at this that this game is definitely a meme amongst the FF7 community. I mean, I think even Square Enix knows this game was like a little embarrassing considering the fact that they didn't... They made a remaster for Crisis Core, but not this. This would have been way easier. It's already on PS2. Crisis Core was a PSP game that they had to... that they remastered into a, you know, Crisis Core Reunion that you can have on PS4 and PS5. They obviously didn't do this game because they know people... They know people don't give a fuck about this game. By comparison, like gameplay-wise, yeah. But even the cutscenes are meme-worthy, of course. Which, that's true for Crisis Core as well. People make fun of those all the time. Because they're just as cheesy as this, man. These games are only a couple years apart. Or like a year apart, whatever it was when we just saw it. But in terms of gameplay, yeah, I don't think anyone gave a fuck about this game compared to Crisis Core. I think everybody found that more enjoyable. Coming from someone who's never played it, just looking at it, that one looks more fun to play than this. I did play this one and not Crisis Core, but I always low-key wanted to. Silent Edge. By the time I ever got around to actually like wanting to seriously potentially buy and play Crisis Core, the PSP was already like so outdated. I was like, is it even worth it anymore? You know what I mean? Like I was just like the PS Vita was already discontinued. That's how far, that's, yeah, like it was. I was like, dude, where am I gonna find, it's probably gonna cost a fortune. Like it's probably gonna be a collector's item, buying a little UMD disc or whatever for Crisis Core for the PSP. I was like, my old ass PSP might not even work anymore. It's just been sitting there catching dust. But thankfully Square Enix was like, here you go, here's a remaster called Crisis Core Reunion, right after was it, that was a year ago, right? In December they released it. Yeah, not this past December that just passed, but the one before it, they released Crisis Core Reunion, and I was like, thank you, now I can actually play it on a modern console with better graphics, far better graphics.
Slashed, strangled and slaughtered, beaten, stabbed and crushed, garroted and impaled, shot and executed without mercy.
And you're getting off on that.
Nicely said, Vice.
Lady, you got issues, if those are your kinks.
I wonder if this will be a little more amusing than last time.
Damn. Yeah, I think those are her kinks, considering what it seems like she did to those poor bastards. Why are the hot ones always crazy? That's a quote I actually heard not too long. I forgot where the fuck I heard it from. It's a different video game I saw a streamer playing earlier.
Your WRO.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's a long ass barrel, dude.
Reeve sent me.
My apologies. Shalua Rui of the WRO.
That might be the Desert Eagle that Leon gets in Resident Evil 2 with the extended barrel that you can find for it. That's probably why.
The Commissioner has told me much about you.
What happened here?
That's what I'd like to know. I'm here on other business, but something's not right. It's too quiet. I've seen no trace of Deep Ground, or the squads that were sent in to fight them. Also, where are the 500 people who are supposed to still be living here? Well, this is getting us nowhere. Like I said, I have business to attend to. I'll see you around.
Business.
The commissioner keeps telling me I'm wasting my time. My time searching.
Searching for what?
For my reason to live.
We get a more chilled out mission now. Oh, that's right. Jukeboxes become the actual standard shops, not WRO soldiers. You don't just see them everywhere, so... Yeah, I remember that now. Jukeboxes are the shops. I forget how you can actually pull up the map. I don't think the player needs it because they have enough experience with the game, but I think it's a pause menu thing.
Pushed by a soldier in red. Squad wiped out. Warehouse on the edge of town. They were gathering civilians.
Damn. Well, he ain't gonna be in 5 past 8. Poor bastard. Oh yeah, there it is. You can put the aiming reticle away, by the way. Or actually, can you? I think he has done it. It's best just to have it out though, because you know, enemies can just appear out of nowhere and like...
Surprise, motherfucker!
I can't remember if you can put it away or not. If you can stop aiming. The Hydra frame, that's what it was. It's a rifle frame for accuracy and range. Okay, it was a Hydra. I was thinking a snake or something. No, Hydra. Got it. He's putting the short barrel on it though. The scope. Cerberus Relief Beta. Not a materia, something else. I don't care enough to go back or pause it. I'm good, but. The weapon customization is pretty neat, I will say. The gameplay loop just got a little boring after a while. For me, I remember back then. That's what I felt. It just, even with the weapon customization, it just felt too generic. The game, it just felt bland. It just felt bland. Oh, here we go. They just gave us a sniper frame. We're gonna have a sniper battle now.
Surprise, motherfucker! You son of a bitch!
Eliminate the snipers in hiding. Fucking domed. Headshot. Oh shit! There's one more, I see him. I mean, that thing tells you where you're getting shot from too, so. Oh, the whips! He was doing so well earlier. The kid. The fuck? Loveless, the play that's advertised at the very beginning of FF7 after the Mako reactor bombing. Yeah, there's a poster of it on the wall there. Let me see it. Hey! Oh my god. If it stopped when I clicked on it. Yeah, there it is. So there's a poster of this with a different... the portrait of the woman is different, but I never pointed it out. But it's at the... Yeah, it's right after escaping the reactor explosion at the beginning of the first game. It's around the area where you meet Eris selling flowers and where people are running around in a panic after the Mako reactor explosion. There's a giant poster. Also, I believe there's one... It might be the same type of poster too. Maybe I'm confusing it. In the opening scene where she comes out of the alley. Before the Mako reactor bombing, before you even see the title drop. During the big intro. So I pointed it out because, believe it or not, it is something they're going to elaborate on later. Not in this game, the game after. That's all I'll say for now.
The warehouse.
So awkward.
I know how to get there. It's through that gate. You have the car key? Come on. I know someone who does. Follow me.
God, I remember this shit. You gotta follow this kid like halfway across town and keeping him alive. Yeah. God, as soon as he said that, like, I know the way, follow me, I was like, I got PTSD flashbacks to this shit. No one likes escort missions, man. That scream brings back memories. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this game.
Over here.
Is that a heli gunner reference? On that poster on the wall?
Over here.
It is. The heli gunner. It's all blurred as fuck, but looked like a vague picture of the heli gunner. The boss we fought on the elevators at the Shinra building. At least you can't shoot the kid by accident. I would have made this unbearable. Edge car. This is at 1.5 speed, by the way. Look how slow we're moving through this. Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
I had to put it on double just to see. Hey, another poster showing a silhouette of Cloud with the Buster Sword for some reason. Damn, well that was a waste of magic. Yeah, it was right there on that wall. Okay. Vague, blurry advertisement for something.
There. That should let you through.
Right. Thanks, kid.
Avenge. I couldn't shoot Mom and Dad right there. But I couldn't move. I was too scared. But please help me avenge their death.
That kid wants vengeance. He's out for blood. Poor kid. Losing his parents like that? Jesus Christ. Watching them just get mercilessly slaughtered by these assholes. He's saving those limit breaker items. What a weird choice. Why make it an item instead of a gauge like before, you know? A bar to fill up. Put it at double. There's a shit ton of cutscenes in this game anyway that I'll have to be slowing it down constantly regardless. I might as well just crank it all the way up to double speed. The thing that helps is that there's long load times between every single cutscene, even when it's tiny, like this. Gives me so much time to react. Okay. The poor bastard.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is like Final Fantasy's Resident Evil 6. Where like people felt that except Resident Evil 6 is actually a decent shooter compared to this. Like it's actually fun to play compared to this. But you know what I mean, like it's just it's so different from all the previous games, you know? Not a turn-based RPG, not even an action. Technically, I guess it is an action RPG, but it's a third-person shooter action RPG. Like, very different from those Final Fantasy games. I don't even know if there's any other one like this. Honestly, I don't think there is. Like, this is a one-of-a-kind Final Fantasy game. The closest they come to doing this again is, again, like I said before, with Prompto's DLC in FF15. That reminds me of this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The fuck?
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
God damn. This is before cover-based shooters. You had to take cover in a very janky way back then. You just ran behind shit. That's it. There was no wall bouncing, sticking to walls, nothing like that. Feels like we're watching Armored Core again. The strafing and shooting and stuff, like.
Oh, good.
Fuck! I got. You suck!
Like that fight right there, the strafing and shooting to dodge his attacks while shooting him, like, I was like, we're watching Armored Core again. It legit feels that way.
You know, this is the first time I've ever felt the rain on my skin. But then again, I hadn't even seen the sky until a few days ago.
Oh! Surprise, motherfucker!
So you're Vincent Valentine, keeper of the proto-materia.
What? Materia?
What the fuck?
Yes, the key to controlling Omega. We know you have it. Hand it over now, and I'll kill you quickly. Not one to bargain, are we? Then I'll make sure you suffer. Time to die.
Ouch! Get fucking wrecked. You saw that coming. Oh shit! He transformed into chaos! This is the new look for chaos. Not so much of a satanic look anymore. This is a much better version. I like the look of chaos in this game a lot better than the previous game, obviously. Instead of looking like a generic devil or something with wings, he still looks like himself. Just like Super Saiyan Vincent or something, I don't know what it is.
Bruh.
Ooh. The legs. Defeated 10 out of 15 snipers. There was still 5 more? Jesus Christ. Dude, the playtime right now is synced up almost perfectly with... yeah. With my recording time. And the video too, obviously. No edits. All raw footage. Okay, fuck this, let's go.
Lucrezia. Why? Awake.
I'm so sorry.
Drink every time Lucrezia says that. We'll be wasted by the end of this. I remember we see that a lot and hear that a lot.
Talk. Why did you let this happen? Silence.
Oh, it's the flashback we saw.
You. Silence! Stop!
Why? Why can't these people just keep quiet? I can use the body for my next experiment. A genius! What I am, yeah? Success here will justify previous failures.
Yeah, we saw that in Vincent's flashback. Eljo shot him and then used him for experiments. That's why he is the way he is now. Not human anymore.
I got poison!
Yeah, pretty much. Reeve was part of the Turks back then. Or sorry, Vincent was part of the Turks back then. I don't know why I thought of Reeve. Headquarters under siege. Wait, why are we in a capsule? What is this?
Well, look who's awake. Hold on. I'll release you.
Where am I?
Safe inside the WRO headquarters. I carried you back here from Edge, after you collapsed during your fight with Deep Ground. It seems like the beast inside you went a little wild back there. This happen often?
Went wild. Do you mean chaos?
Chaos? Your body harbors the chaos gene? Oh, so that explains your relationship with Dr. Lucrezia Crescent. Were you the product of one of her experiments?
Lucrezia's experiments?
I apologize. That wasn't what I meant.
Wait. Lucrezia was researching chaos?
Don't tell me you didn't know. Crescent, Shinra Class A scientist specializing in biotechnology. In her research thesis, The Planet's Pulse, she refers to chaos as one of the sentient xenoforms residing among us. However, the theories that she presented in her work were so abstract and complex that no one in Shinra took her seriously. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's another one, another shot. Hold on, what did she say at the beginning?
Crescent, Shinra Class A scientist specializing in biotechnology. In her research thesis, The Planet's Pulse.
The Planet's Pulse.
She refers to chaos as one of the sentient xenoforms residing among us. However, the theories that she presented in her work were so abstract and complex that no one in Shinra took her seriously. I'm so sorry. Still, I've heard rumors that the Awaken. Later showed some interest in her findings. Are you alright?
Can I see that thesis?
Unfortunately, no. On top of being obscure, it was never even submitted to the Shinra database. All I know is what I saw while going through the company's archives.
Vincent, have you recovered already?
I guess. Put him inside one of those fancy capsules like freezes or something. it just heals the person in there. And that fluid. Hey, we got a ball of materia over here. I like how all materia is just perfectly sphere-shaped. Didn't look like that when you picked some of it up in the original game, though.
What is the status of our keeper?
His location remains unchanged since the confrontation. We can assume this is the WRO headquarters.
Good. 2 birds with 1 stone.
The hell are those weapons, man?
So, Rosso the Crimson told you that proto-materia is the key to controlling Omega.
Yeah.
Any ideas?
Soul rot of Terra Corrupt. Quelling impurity, purging the stream. To beckon forth an ultimate fate. Behold mighty chaos. Omega Squire to the lofty heavens.
Where'd you...
A passage from Dr. Crescent's thesis. But that's all I know. Unfortunately, I only saw a fragment of the document. However, chaos, Omega, and... all seem to be connected to Dr. Crescent in some way. There's no other explanation. I think we'll need to gather more data on her to get anywhere.
What now?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Fuck!
Damn.
Painless. Go.
The Afghan.
Vincent! The enemy has breached the main gate. Hurry!
Alright, we got a jam. The hell was that? They make you think you're about to start playing, and then another cutscene.
What? It couldn't be.
Here we go. That was one long ass opening for this mission. That was a lot of cutscene time right there. We got a lot of exposition. Jesus, once the shooting starts, it gets loud. I guess it's realistic in that sense, but... Fucking fucked up from that. Well, that's annoying. Fucking destroyed. Well, at least we know she can handle herself, even with only one arm and one eye. Impressive. Changes to lab coat. All that precious gil, man. Not sure if this dude forgot where to go or if you have to wait for something. He might have just forgot. Yeah. Thought the elevator was gonna come back up and it didn't. Gravity floater. Optional attachments. Oh, okay. That's what those are. The gun design is pretty cool. Especially when you customize it like that to your liking. It's really neat. See, Square Enix almost always gets it right with aesthetics.
Mr. Valentine!
Gameplay?
A enemy unit is headed straight for the command center. Please, sir, you have to help the commissioner.
Not so much, not always. Giga Chad Vincent is on the case. He just runs head on into gunfire. Oh, fuck! That was a fucking...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Cheap ass trick. You can't really do much against a rocket launcher in such narrow confines.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Dylan!
Don't worry, I'll be fine here. But
son of a bitch.
Yes, Azul is still on the loose.
It really makes you wonder how Reeve controls Ketchi. But apparently it's all telepathic. Which is something me and my brother theorized in the original game, just because you never see him like actually using a control device or something. It is kind of weird though, that one scene where he says his connection gets a little like staticky and shit when I forget if it's when Diamond Weapon is about to show up before the Midgar raid. Yeah, I think it was something like that. So it's like, wait, so is he using a remote control device that uses radio waves that can get interference? Or is it telepathy? Which is it? I don't fucking know. It's still a mystery. It's cool to see that Ketchi can fight without the giant Moogle doll, though. That's missing in this game. Just got elbowed to the face. Oh, hell yeah. Peak Final Fantasy, I said it before. This is what one thinks about when they think of Final Fantasy. 100%. Mowing down fools with a minigun. That's Final Fantasy right there. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last skill. That line delivery, the way Barrett's voice actor delivers that in Remake is, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be ASMR. Still has a spare limit breaker because he hasn't used one. Or he can't carry anymore because he's maxed out on 3 apparently. I wonder if Limit Break recovers your health in this game when you use it. Maybe we'll find out soon. But I don't know. He's just doing some weapon modifications. Hold on, give me a sec. On the fly, man. Well, that's annoying. Oh.
Don't move.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Very perceptive of you.
I knew it.
I hit those buttons backwards, but whatever. You get the point.
Shulk.
I have no acquaintances in the WRO.
We both
Do
changed
bullshit.
so much. No, you haven't changed at all. Not in 10 years. Shulk, it's me. Shalua. I've been searching for you for so long.
Don't take another step.
Shulk.
It doesn't matter who I am or who you are. My current mission as a deep ground soldier is all that is relevant.
No, it does matter. Even though 10 years have passed, you're still Shulk, my only sister.
"10 years. Has it been that long?" The day they came to take me away, I was told I had potential. But those words were nothing but a precursor to a decade of suffering. They manipulated my mind until I was a shadow of my original self. The pain, the fear. For 10 years I lived in a hell far deeper than any you could imagine. But look at me. I should be 19 this year. If I don't receive my daily dose of Mako, this body wouldn't last a day.
Jesus, what the fuck they do?
However, I don't consider myself the least bit unfortunate. Except that for so long I held on to a foolish thread of hope that someday someone would come to save me.
I'm sorry, Shulk. I'm so sorry.
It's time to put the past behind us.
Stop this!
So if she should be 19, they're saying that her body's trapped at 10. Physically. She looks slightly older than 10 though. But I guess that's very much what they're implying. That she should be 19, but whatever they did to her kept her from aging.
So,
for 10 years.
You are Shalua's younger sister.
Excellent. Now I can terminate both of you at once.
Look at her!
You bastard! You son
That's
of a...
the price Shalua has paid fighting Shinra for the past 10 years. She has given more than her arm. More than her eye. She has put her life on the line. Time and time again.
I chuckled because I like that nobody's taking Shulk seriously at all. It's just like, she keeps pulling out her weapons and threatening to kill them, and they just completely ignore her and just talk over her or like divert her attention to something else again. Like she's like, Reeve Tuesti. She's like, excellent, I can kill you both. And he's like, look at her. Like, they just don't give a fuck, dude. They don't take her seriously as a threat at all, dude. It's like, how are you gonna take a 10 or 11 year old, technically 19, but she's in a 10 or 11 year old's body? Are you gonna take that seriously as a threat, right? It's just...
More than half her organs have been reconstructed. Not a day goes by when Shalua doesn't suffer the pain of 100 souls.
Jesus.
But still, she...
Enough.
So they've both gone through some horrific shit.
I've heard enough.
Stop!
Did that...
Vincent.
Okay, so the water, I guess, turned it off at the last second. Her weapon. Her little lightsabers. Damn. Would have killed her. Stone cold.
Use these.
Shulk? Shulk!
Don't worry. The bullets will only sedate her. Let Vincent handle this.
Excellent. We're fighting a 19-year-old trapped in the body of a 10-year-old. Shoot her!
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
That was some quick on-the-fly weapon modifications right there. I completely forgot about this boss fight, honestly. I remember this scene. I don't remember actually whether you had to actually fight her or not. I don't remember this at all. Holy shit.
Give up.
Oh shit. Also, dude, my math is all wrong. What the fuck? 10 years. 10 years would make her body at 9, then, not 10. Yeah, so I was like, what am I saying, 10?
I don't understand.
Which again, to me, she looks a little bit more like 12 or 13 instead, but...
Shulk!
I think the voice probably does a lot for that too, because her voice is deep. But yeah, apparently 9. I was fucking up the math multiple times. Well, we finally got to see the Galleon Beast limit break in this game. That was pretty cool. And it answered my question. You do recover your HP. So much for sedating her, right? Shooting her with sedatives? Vincent was like, nah, I'm just gonna go fucking Super Saiyan monster beast form and just knock her ass out instead. Claw her to death.
We meet again.
Surprise,
Answer me
motherfucker.
this. Do you know why you even exist? Just as I thought. Ignorant to your own destiny. Very well. I'll show you what you really are. You think that toy can penetrate my armor? Enough of the games, Vincent. Give me the proto-materia.
Vincent! Over here!
Son of a...
You can't run!
That was well timed, actually. Got lucky on that one.
Vincent!
Surprise, motherfucker.
You shouldn't leave those things lying around.
Rocket launchers? Why not? They're fun.
Dylan!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh! He's got his own toy now.
Well done. You have broken through my barrier.
This ends here. Leave him to me.
Long has it been since I faced a worthy opponent!
Now there's an edit. He probably died and had to retry, or had to go take a shit or something and just edited for time. Who knows? So you have to hit him with the explosive barrels. That's the only way. Normal bullets won't do shit. How the hell do you avoid that? Impressive. You shot barrels as I slowly walked by them like an idiot.
You may think
Makes sense.
this is the end, but
I got.
But it is. For him, anyway. He's definitely not going to be an FF8.
Where are you?
Nope.
Nibelheim.
Why there?
Wait.
Oh, right.
Shinra Manor. But that is where...
He wants answers.
Understood. However, be on your guard. We have reports of deep ground units deployed in that area. If you wish to enter the manor in one piece, I suggest you use the sewer system extending from the old Mako reactor.
Sewer. How appropriate is that?
Now, as for me and my feline companion, it's time we found out what Deep Ground is truly up to.
Oh god. So which mission comes first? Because that one, I think that one's after. There's a stealth mission where you control Ketchi and you cannot fight at all. You have to do it all stealth, and if you get caught, you just die and have to start over. He just hinted at it. It's I remember that being one of the most annoying things in the game. Made me like literally not want to replay it again after the first time because of it. Like I said, it's appropriate to go through the sewers. Come on, Vincent. Don't have such low self-esteem, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good. Just fast forwarding through this, but this is pretty much it. Manor of Despair. That will be tomorrow's chapter. So he's going back to the Shinra mansion, the manor as he called it, where we found them. That's where we first found them. And where Sephiroth first went crazy. But that'll be the cliffhanger for tomorrow. For now, that's all for me. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. We'll continue this tomorrow. And as always, until next time, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Look after each other. And, you know, don't die. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. This is gonna be a fun little watch through in a meme worthy kind of way, because holy shit.